Mark gets it.
Oh, wow.
That was so much clipping. I couldn't.
Where? What? What?
The left
What?
cuff. It did
What?
the left cuff. The left cuff, Lazarus.
Oh, incredible. Saves his tournament life right here on ball 3.
Oh, he got it. He
got
got
it.
it.
Oh, my God.
So there's our finals group.
Very good, top 4. Hopefully we're not seeing any more bow and arrow or free fall, but I'm
Looks
doubting
like
that.
we're going to see Blue Note.
Ooh,
game 1.
Blue Note, very nice.
Yep.
I guess Luis had a pretty good game earlier, so.
So you're watching day 2 of the Classics Finals here at It Never Drains in Southern California. This is the grand finals of day 2 Classics. And we're getting started on Blue Note.
Who will walk away with that amazing trophy?
Yep.
Very nice this year.
So player 1 is Louise stepping up.
So we told that game earlier, it's really all about shooting those drop target on the left, getting them unlit, and then shooting them again for 5,000 a pop.
Yep.
Right.
There's the skill shot there.
Oh, I have no voice.
And no luck from the spinner, still at for 100.
Well, she gets that a few times, and she's got good progress on those stand-ups, note stand-ups on the left.
And that right spinner changes the value of the left spinner. That's a very
Yep.
interesting rule set.
It is, it is. But that spinner is not moving all that much, so.
Yeah.
It's up to 14,000 here. Ball 1 still. Gets a 5,000 knock. Now so it's really hard to hit those stand-ups, though.
Nice. It's an interesting angle, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you eat nearby, but they
There's
don't
a
count.
5 there, but other times you could like nail right on it, it seems, and you don't get them.
Yeah, it seems like, the whole left side of the table is those stand-ups, so you just flail and hit them, but a lot of times you just hit right in between them and it doesn't count.
If that spinner was hit at 1,000, that would have been
It does
a lot of
have
spinner.
special lit, it looks like.
For a whopping 0 points. Okay, wow, that's a good start.
Excellent
Yeah,
ball
forward.
1.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's ball 2. Lines up the skill shot. Does not make it. Gets one of the lit stand-ups. Gets a 5,000 there and another 5,000. She's up to 50,000 already. 55-60. Nice love from that pop, getting up to 70,000 already.
Oh, 1,000 spinner lits. Let's see. Oh, she's
Oh,
going for
And
it.
she goes for it.
That was a good 10,000. I mean, it doesn't spin a whole bunch, but
Yeah. 10,000, get some pops there, and I mean the pops are a much likely way to get the
nice save.
stand-ups.
And a spinner again.
Another
wow. Wow, she
Yep.
rolled 102. There goes the. Oh, it didn't
It
count.
didn't count.
It was so slow, it didn't register.
Yep.
That is fortunate.
Yeah, Louise has been
So
playing
she's
solid.
just going for that spinner, and she's getting some
124.
5,000s.
Boom. Boom. 133.
Yep, she's wanting this.
5-ball game. That's only ball number 2. Plenty
She's
more to come.
already at 150 with the extra ball.
Wow. What did we say top score was? 200 something, right? That's a solid game again. Some serious finals we have here. Some
Let's
serious
see.
finals.
So
Top
from-
score on free fall.
From
Yeah.
game 1 on Blue Note was pair with 226. I'll
Wow.
look today.
Once again, the spinner didn't change.
Yep, still hitting it for 1,000 a spin, and she's getting a bunch of 5,000. She's blowing this up. She's about ready to roll this.
Twice.
Today was 199.
Wow. She
So
already pretty much
she's-
passed today's score.
She
Oh my
drained-
God.
What a ball. Unfortunately, she hits the right spinner at the very last moment there. It
Right.
changes the spinner value, but can't be too upset about that.
That's like nearly 100,000 points of
Yep.
spinner in one ball. Making sure people are awake, a lot of spinner action.
Yep.
Who doesn't like a good spinner?
Back into the 5,000s. She's now to 205, 210,000. And Pinball Kiefer was applauding in their basement. That's amazing. It's almost like you're here.
She's got a lot of target action ready to go as well, so
Yeah. And she
Wow.
gets another in lane.
230,000. That's it. It's the best score of the weekend.
And she's still going.
I think she made a good choice picking that game.
I think she did too. She's
Seems
at
like it.
241,000 points going into ball 3.
It's only ball 3.
Only ball 3. How many like 20s and 30s did I see this weekend? Just 20,000, 30,000 on this?
Whoops.
Because that happens
Right.
a lot.
We've been talking about that feed.
Yep.
On the right side.
Yeah, she
242,000.
gets the skill shot. Just keeps nailing 5,000 each time she hits one of those notes successfully. She's at 272, and it doesn't look like she's going to stop.
I'm sure she doesn't want to.
Would be a great way to start. Now, she did just hit the special.
So unfortunately, that does relight all of the notes.
Yep.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yep.
She's just gonna have to eat more spinners. Boom, 1,000 lead. Can she cash it in?
Throws it back up top.
Oh,
Oh, she
yeah,
wanted
she-
to just rip it. As
that would have been a rip. Oh,
Just
that's
an
trouble.
explanation.
No, down the middle.
Gets a few good spins off of that. Unlighting some of those notes.
Wow.
And she is about to get to 3. Can she do it?
291.
And
she
does it.
302,000. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Milking that spinner.
Yep. Oh, and she's got the extra ball lid again, I think. But she's going to train for 317,000.
Oh my god.
By far the best game of Blue Note we've seen this weekend.
I think the base game of Blue Note ever.
Yeah.
That's an incredible performance.
Wow. 317,850 points.
It's almost
In
like
the
this,
bank.
this game needs a millions digit.
Wow, okay. So Michael is going to step up and, you know, do what you can at this point. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's still only game 1.
yeah, I mean, 4 points seems far away, but, you know,
Yep.
you want a 2, it's always good.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a tough act to follow, but you don't want to get into your own head.
If anything, I'd just get in my flow, play a good game, and get ready to play 2 more good games.
I feel like Louise is, I don't know if she picked games before, but
Well, she definitely picked the right choice there.
Player 2 is Michael Matson from Santa Cruz. That spinner's lit for 1,000.
Oh, he's not trying. I mean, after watching Louis' game, I would not let that 1,000 spinner go away. You know,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I'm gonna do.
And he
Boom!
rips it. It's already up to 24,000.
Wow. That was nearly 20,000.
Rips it
a rip.
again.
Yep.
He's up to 36,000 points.
Dead bounce. Oh, floaty.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a floaty guy. Okay. It's good ball one. I mean, you know, after what we saw, it may be hard to baseline again, but
Yep.
there's 1,000 spinners still lit too, so.
Getting a few of those notes unlit, so they'll be worth 5,000 a pop.
Boom. Backhand. There we go.
Yep. Because it's going to come down and kind of waterfall onto those spots anyways. So if you could get that spinner, it's not a bad choice.
Ooh, nice shake. So Michael is from Santa Cruz as well. Oh, okay.
Okay, he's part of the Santa Cruz group. Yeah, we were wondering where he was from earlier, but he hadn't been on cam yet.
Wow, 3 Californian and a Canadian
Yep.
in the finals. Californian representing on their home tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That was a nasty drain.
Nasty bounce off of that side target.
Yep. So we're in a ball 4 here. 74,000 is a decent score here. Gonna rip that spinner. That spinner's been pretty sweet when it's at 1,000.
And it doesn't change.
Did not change. Went through easily enough.
Woo!
Scary.
That inlane, that spinner.
Wow, still not. It's a friendly right spinner.
Yep. This is the spot you want.
Oh!
Ooh, that Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Just like Adam was saying, there's quite a few Lazarus on this game. And
Yep.
still no change. Wow. Maybe a little too friendly, that
Yep,
spinner.
and that backhand. Already up to 132,000 points.
Michael was pumped about that Lazarus.
Yep.
Wow, staying alive and no. Oh, okay.
That feed, unfortunately, could be quite nasty.
At least the 1,000 still hit, so
Yeah.
it's a good thing with EM.
Yeah.
It's no
And he's
reset
got
of
all his notes lit, unlit too, so those are worth 5,000 apiece. Now, I believe he does get the extra ball lit on that right scoop from the ABC.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of pops. Boom.
That spinner again.
Yep.
He's up to 167. He's halfway there.
Man, player 3 and 4 must be starting to sweat a bit.
Yeah.
Shoom. Wow.
Great game.
Hell of a game.
The NorCal group clapping.
188,690 points. Unfortunately, we'll only put him in second out of 2 right now, but still a great score. And I'd feel good about that myself.
Player 3 is Derek Price. Shout outs to San Diego.
Did you talk to Derek about how much he liked this machine?
I didn't.
Well,
Was he a fan?
I don't know.
Which Derek? Derek P?
Derek
T?
Price.
Derek P.
Yes, Derek Price.
All right, so he's coming up. And yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Just hope for the best. 1,000 spinners still lit, though.
Yeah.
That's nice. Nice gift
Yep.
from a previous player.
And
Whoopee!
Oh, no.
That's
not
the
only
start
did
you
he
wanted.
lose the ball, but he
Yeah.
knows full well he lost that 1,000 spinner.
Ouch.
He's going to have to recollect himself. And decide what he's going for here. And honestly, the only thing I could see is going for those targets as he does.
Yo.
Trying to light some 5,000s.
Ouchie.
All right, we're ball 3. Getting a lot of love with those pops. gets a target, and then it goes right down the middle.
The game is just not cooperating. It's gonna take a timeout.
This is the blue note that I remember for sure when I was playing it today. Maybe not this evil, but it was pretty evil to me. He does get a few 5,000s there. Or at least one. Some progress on others. Burgers wants that EM power. Nice little flick. Does not hit anything, but he has avoided the center there. Come on, D.
Boom.
Nice nudge there. Let's see which targets he opts to go for. Goes for the top there, which we mentioned earlier. You hit one of those upper ones, you get hit the pops, and does seem to find its way down the middle a lot. We, of course, didn't see that often with Luis and Michael, so unfortunate. Picking off some of these targets, and now he's got some 5,000s going. It's up to 31. 32, 490 is what he's going to finish with, which unfortunately is not going to be much, but it does give Derek Thompson something to shoot for to start.
So I'm guessing Derek Price will not have nice things to say about Blue Note after that game.
I would imagine not.
Oh, wow. That was, I think I blinked for a second and his game was over. Ouch. So that's the little window open for a point for Mr. Thompson. After that, it's a very narrow window.
Yep.
So next point up.
So player 4, Derek Thompson, going to step up. I think it's so cool. This is one of the earliest games with a true skill shot. That green light at the top on the B rollover.
Yep.
Will give you 10,000. He
Boom.
nails it.
Nails it. Very nice.
The Canadian with the skill.
And he's got the 1,000 lit on the spinner.
Nice bounce. Boom. No.
no.
Yeah, the flipper offset. You have to be careful.
Yeah, does pick up 11,000 on ball one.
Yeah, 3 skill shot to get a point.
Yep.
Oh,
Not
short.
the right side, no.
Oh, and he
Takes
moved
away
the
his
spinner.
1,000 spinner.
All right, go back to the targets.
Ah, now he relit it though. Try to hit it.
Oh,
no. It bounced into the other one.
That was a nice move. Worked out for him. It's up to 24,000.
Nice.
Gets
Look
a
at
nice
that.
in lane. Gets a shot up top.
What's the red light all the way up top there?
The right light on the top.
Is that just a glare from the back glass player board number? Or?
Special.
Oh, is it special?
No, I think it does just light for points.
Just lights for points.
Oh, okay.
Moving it quite a bit. And he's in a great spot now if he could get those 5,000s lit. But there's the nasty right spinner out down the middle.
Well, he's got himself a point at least. You really want to try to walk away from game one with at least a point. But now it's a top 4. It's not really about being top 2. It's about winning it all, right? So.
Yep. Well, he's in a good setup here to possibly pull something off.
Ooh, nice nudge.
Very nice nudge. Throws it back to the left side of the playfield,
no.
but shoots it right down the middle. This is ball 4.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Yep. So he's got to hit at least 20 of those side targets in order to catch up to second. Oh.
$66, last ball, ready to go. Just need another 120,000. I mean, it's like 10 lead spinner.
Yeah. That gets the 5,000 there. He gets another 5,000. Just going after those do-re-mi targets.
There we go.
And there's an outlane. So he is
Wow.
going to pick up a point.
It's going to be the longest game of Blue Note I have ever seen.
Yep.
So great game to Luis, who's going to walk away from game 1 with 4 points.
If they follow this with bow and arrow, I'm not sure I'll be able to
Stay awake.
handle it.
Yeah. Heck, we might not be able to finish the finals before
We have
we're
to start
shutting
lying
down.
Oh, well, camera. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, you guys. If anybody's still watching, it's, we just finished
Yep.
game 1 of top 4,
Yeah.
Classic 2, Never Drain 2019.
Hey guys, just to show that you guys are in chat, spam chat with a bunch of emotes right now.
Cool looking one, funny looking ones. We take any of them.
And apparently no one's watching anymore.
There's a 20-second delay,
That
right?
blue note game basically put everyone to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that music must
There
be
we
like,
go. We got some lunch boxes in the chat. We got Savage.
Ooh, we got a Johnny Modica. 2 Johnny Modicas.
Yeah, from Dead Flips.
There's some Penelope.
My kitty.
Very good.
Now we're talking. Thank you guys. And we got some
Wow.
Some
Power
biddies.
Rangers, butts. Love hearts. All right, so I wonder what Louise still has. I mean, I wonder if she has any pick left, right? That was definitely a strong game. I know she was playing it in the qualifier earlier.
Yeah.
I wonder what's her next move there.
Yeah.
Like we said, she actually had decided to opt not picking in the semis, and
Yeah.
that explains why she
Wow.
wanted that game for sure.
That was strong.
And that was a smart move. It definitely worked.
Yeah.
What do we have now? Oh,
have El Dorado.
El Dorado. We're going to play all the 5-ball game, I feel like. And that's another Louise pick, so she really likes her
Yep.
single-player EM,
Yep.
apparently. Yeah, we were just asking for some, emoji from the chat to keep things
Yep.
alive.
Mr. Daniels got you 100 biddies too. He gives a thumbs up.
All right, so El Dorado, I don't think we've seen that tonight.
We have not seen this at all, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's...
We might have seen it once yesterday, but the this game I know from Pinball Arcade very
Sure,
well.
sure.
First time I ever played it live.
there's
You
a
do
solid
have
state version
a
as well.
5,000 right there, so there's always a lit 5,000 in lane,
Sure.
and there's always a lit 5,000 drop on each of the 2 banks. One here, and one here.
Right.
So you got the lit one there and the lit one there. You change them from the targets either there or there,
And the rollover in the middle, I believe.
and the
as well.
rollover in the middle. I always forget that,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So he hit a.
So it's pretty random. Let's just say the target
Can be.
that is lit moved around by shooting random stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gets
one of those
another
nice.
5,000 in lane though.
Ooh, nice
She
speed.
saves the ball. She did hit the 5,000 drop earlier on the right side.
I know when I played that yesterday, I found myself a lot having the ball cradle while the lit target was already down.
Yep.
So you have to either shoot an unlit target
Yeah.
or shoot the
Yeah, if you
stand-ups.
Shoot the unlit target, it's worth 500. You
Yeah.
could do that 10 times, or you could try to change it and then try to hit the target worth
Right.
5,000, as she just did.
Yeah, it's a 10 times scoring difference, so you definitely want to hit those lit targets.
Yep.
If they are lit on the target that is up, which is the conundrum.
Yep, so she's up to 25,960 going into ball 3, I believe.
So we have good score on this weekend, like 60,000 or what are we talking?
50-ish to 60 was
Yeah.
the average, I think.
Okay.
Definitely saw a few rolls, but
So she's getting back up top. Just a bit safer, right? And then you can get onto the side lanes.
Yep.
Whoops.
Nice in lane.
And then
they'll try to use that. There are 4 flippers on this game, too.
oh, nice.
Trying to use those mini flippers to catch that upper drop. She
Boom.
gets a nice 5,000 in lane there. And, almost nailed that target.
So when you finish the bank, it will reset.
It
right?
will reset, and it lights special.
This is the hard part for me when you only have a few drop targets remaining and you
Right.
just need to hit that 1 or 2 drop targets.
All the
to-
way at the end of the playfield,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yep.
Because there aren't a lot of points on the board when most of the drop targets are down.
ouch. All right. Was that ball
It's
4?
okay. That's ball 4. So here's ball 5. We got 36,760. She definitely would like to cash in a few more 5,000s.
Yeah. All right. The bank reset at the bottom, or no? She needs to
No,
finish
she
both
has to
bank.
complete the top bank in order to
Ooh,
reset it.
rough.
Yeah.
So she's got 2 left on top. Ooh. Wow.
Ooh.
Big moves. Nope. Too early.
And one thing to note about this game is it is tilt ends game,
Yeah.
which
I-
on ball 5 she could have tried a little
Right.
more oomph, but that was about as much as she could have given on it.
And it does tilt. I do remember a qualifying game where I did tilt, but just trying to nudge it out of the left out lane. So
Yep.
it's not unsensitive.
Yep. So she does finish with 44,020, which, like I said, might be a little below the average for this weekend, but with
Yeah.
the nerves racking up, and she is in the lead here. We'll see how that goes for her.
So player 2 is Michael, then Derek and Derek. So same order as earlier. That hasn't moved too much.
Nope. See how Michael does on this. See if we can get qualifying scores on El Dorado today.
Mr. Gene Belcido, your favorite tournament director.
So
taking
looks
some
like our
scores.
high this week today was Ryan O'Donnell with 88,850 points.
88. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So lots of 40s, 50s, and 60s, and then we're 30s, 20s, and 10s. And my 30.
Nice. All the way down to 0. What's the lowest score? I'm just
Lowest score was mine.
curious. No way. 30?
30 points. I wasn't kidding.
Wow.
When I said 30, everyone's like, oh, that's okay. I'm like, no, 30 points.
Yeah, not 30 actual
Yep.
scoring points. Like.
I hit 3 slings and then didn't work out for me.
All right, so the skill shot. Anyone hit that skill shot?
A few players hit it in the finals yesterday.
Really? It's so
Yeah.
tight. You really have
It
to
is.
take that quick turn.
You really need a
That's
lot of
too strong,
patience
yeah.
because that's what happens. You give it a little bit too much mustard and then that's it.
Too much
Off
mustard.
the
huh?
hot dog.
Yeah. All right, so you already picked 3 out of 5 on the bottom.
Yep. All unlit, but they're worth 500 each.
There's one lit right there waiting for him. Choose to go up
Oh,
top instead.
almost gets the in lane though, and each in lane is worth, I believe, 500.
Oh. Oh, he hit on both sides of that 5,000 one lit on the top. Oh, he moved it.
He just moved it, so
And nothing
he has
is up.
no
Yeah.
drop slit right now.
Ooh.
Does the backhand to move it again.
That's the frustrating part is when you hit those unlit drops, you're sort of taking away the 5,000 opportunities until you
Yep.
reset the bank, which
Yeah,
could be a
which
long
is
time.
extremely difficult to do.
Oh,
I typically find that far right side being the more difficult.
right. It's like a diagonal shot across the playfield. Nice. So does he have one left at the bottom?
He has 1 left on the bottom, the second one, and he
Right.
has 2 left on the top. The third and the last one.
And he has no. Oh, the skill shot is at the bottom now.
But that was just ball 1, right? So
Right.
he's in good spot right now.
I don't even believe he hit a lot of 5,000 targets. He was just
Yeah, he
staying alive.
unfortunately is at the spot which he has to either decide to go for an in lane or which he might get here, but it's the far right one, which is a lot harder to get to. As you could see.
Oh, no.
Oh. He's already on ball 4. 20,000 points even. Gets the far right drop, so he has 1 left.
Ooh, the third from the left, right? So he's going to need the ball on the right flipper? Or?
Yep. That, or he can hit it. He can hit it with the upper flipper. So he's down to his last ball, I believe.
So he's going to have to get that target and then reset, right?
Yep.
Oh,
no.
A bit of a fumble there. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
So he only gets 23,370, which will not surpass Luis. So Luis has at least secured 1 point for this round.
Yeah, that's...
You can see the difference those 5,000s make. They both just about cleared the drop target banks, but
that's crazy because if you drop them before the points, then you're locked. You know, you're in jail, or like you need, all of them to get any more points, or hope for any kind of in lane, or at least if you could chase the in lane, when they are late or something, give you a little action.
I did make an attempt, but could not pull that off.
I think they are broken in lane, right?
They kind of look like it.
I did see yesterday Keith Elwin attempted to Schatz just to get a better shot at the lit 5,000 drop target because it was all the way on the right of the upper drop target bank.
Oh, right.
So he shots from the right to the left just to get a better shot at it.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
You could alley pass for sure, but if you could actually get up to those in lanes is the question.
The switch, yeah. Okay, so Mr. Derek Price stepping up next.
Yeah,
He's
Pinball
just
Kiefer's right.
looking
He
around.
did finally get that upper right target finally, but too late. Couldn't reset the bank. If he had reset that bank, he would have had opportunities to get a couple more 5,000 targets.
It's a rough game.
Derek's probably asking just where he is against the other 2 opponents, so he knows what he wants to do. Definitely does his homework on any game he plays, from what I've noticed. Yeah, this is the final 4 Keeley. Luis won game 1 with a amazing 300,000 point Blue Note game, which Michael Matson also scored 180 or 190.
Right.
So that's where we ended that, and here's game 2 of 3.
So let's try for the skill shot. Oh, nice. Will we go to the right side? And he does not.
Unfortunately,
seen
bounces
it.
out.
Ooh,
He does get a switch change. Which unfortunately moved the drop. Both drops. He hit the drops that were lit, but they're no
Whoopsie.
longer lit.
Yep.
So he's got only 2,500 points, ball 1.
If he hit that like a quarter of an inch to the left.
The right, yeah.
10,000, boom.
Yep. Or if he hadn't done the rollover.
Yeah. That's tricky because it's right down the playfield. So if you shoot the middle, you have to think about that the light's going to move on your way up.
Yeah. And then the question is, did he realize that he moved those targets?
Right.
So was he just unlucky and shot the targets a little off? Or did he actually hit the right targets he thought he was shooting for?
Right.
Looks like Derek has a question.
Which might be wondering why
the ball drains a lot.
why did the ball drain? Why did I not get many points? These are things I need to know.
I was flipping and the ball went down the middle somehow. Yes.
There's definitely some sort of concern for Derek. But we're back up and running.
All right. Keep going. Okay, back to the skill shot, but he has nothing lit. On the right side, right? Where is that light? That lit light?
So yeah, she was well over 100K from the previous high. I think the previous high was like 180 or 220, I think.
220.
Yeah, 220.
So there is a dead light bulb somewhere, so we don't know where the skill shot
Oh,
light is?
so
Is that what
yes,
he was
that
asking?
is the issue. That has been an issue. I know Sunshine Bond mentioned that on game ball 1.
So
or
which one
day
is that?
1. Don't know.
Oh,
I just know it's there. So it moved from the right.
Ooh.
So it.
Oh!
So yeah, I was gonna say it was the left out lane because it moves from that right middle in lane to the bottom left, and it keeps moving to the right from there.
Okay.
So he's hit it 2 more, and now it's in the right in lane.
Okay. All right, he's got the light lit. Ooh,
He just missed it again. Like those 5,000s,
Boom.
there's
There you
one,
go.
so he's up to 19,000.
All right.
He
Catching
just
up to
knocked.
Michael.
He has 1 drop left on the right side, which is now lit for that 5,000, and he knows it. He's trying for it.
Oh, roll over.
He
twice.
does a rollover,
Yeah.
but he hits a 5,000 drop. He gets
Another
another
one?
5,000 drop, and that's going to carry him well over Michael. He's on the hunt to catch Luis.
Only 1 target left to reset the bank here.
He also has
2.
that bottom
yeah,
right one.
2. That one looks dangerous.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Going to get some in lanes here. You can see the left in lane actually up top is lit for 5,000, and there is a strategy to go for that one.
Yeah.
Because that will not move unless, well, it will probably move when you get into the pop there. He gets a nice little move there. Drop passes it and gets another 5,000. He's at 43,000.
Now just that pesky upper right target.
Yep. And there's not much else in points on the playfield, but that does catch him up passing Luis.
Ooh, oh, nice.
So,
He needs the...
and that's a relief in itself because you can tilt and end the game here.
True,
So
true. And at 0 point after game 1, he already wants any points, all the points he can get.
Yep. So now he just wants to get, he wants to reset that bank, and if he does that, he could easily see 60, 80 to 100,000.
Skill shot, nice.
Very good on Derek's plunges.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people have been
Whoop, whoop.
hasty on the plunges, but he's spot on them.
You just need that target. Tough.
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, a little weak of a flip there.
Oh, it's gonna make a bang shot.
So right now the in lane that he's the lane he's looking for worth the 5,000 is that left out lane actually.
And those move spots rollovers also change the in lane
Yep.
where it is lit.
Ooh, can he get it? Oh.
He's trying. There's
All right.
the move.
Nice. Okay.
This target always gives me fits.
Snipes. You can.
Yep. We were talking about the toughest target, and that is definitely the one.
Way early. Nice. Boom.
Oh, just a little late.
Oh,
Gets a
5,000.
5,000 in lane though.
Take that.
Take it all day long.
He's got it.
Beautiful.
What a nice shot.
Gorgeous.
Okay, now track down the user lead targets.
So now he wants
Right
to
down
pick
the
off
middle.
as many of the 5,000 drops as he can.
So close.
He unfortunately changed it as he went up. He gets another 5,000 in lane though.
So once you reset that bank, the scoring opens back up.
Deciding where to go from here. He's at 73,670, so he's got a nice game going. With one player left, he's got that far right shot. Would be nice for 5,000 points. Unfortunately misses it. He moves the drops. That unfortunately was not lit. He gets a 5,000 in lane though.
Oh, get some rubber on it.
He's up to 78,550. And that's the game? No, he still has a ball, right?
He still has a ball.
This table is very stressful, definitely since tilt ends game. We're on ball 4. Derek did finish last game, so this is definitely the boost he needed to have a chance at winning this finals. And he is taking his time with this in lane. He wants to get that extra 5,000. He unfortunately just overdoes it.
But he gets it anyway.
Yep. And he's going to, he
not
misses
quite.
it. Oh,
That's trouble.
That's out. So he's got his last ball. $88,000 going into ball 5. So as far as today, the high game today in qualifying was 88,850 by Ryan O'Donnell. So with that in lane, he surpasses that. He unfortunately moves his drop. And he's going to drain, but very nice show by Derek. 92,330 points.
Great game.
Putting him in first and giving Derek Thompson a very hard score to catch up.
We're seeing so many great games in these finals. Just crazy scores that no one's even come close to in qualifying.
Yeah.
So
I want to say yesterday there was several people which rolled this, but today was much less so.
Player 4 will be Derek Thompson.
Showing his yeg pin.
Shout outs to Yegbin up in Edmonton. Derek Thompson sporting the Canucks jersey.
So yeah, the full plunge goes right up over the left flipper, but pulls off that 5,000 on the right bank. Unfortunately hits his other drop over there, so even if he moves it, he's going to have to move it one more time. This is the tricky spot right here, and does an excellent job of knowing that it's going to move because he's hitting that rollover and hits the right target for 5,000. That goes straight up and straight down, unfortunately. But he's up to 15,000. Going into ball 2.
Some nice rollover action, but can he handle the feed? No.
That
feed's
feed
been
is
tricky.
a little tricky. We've seen it mainly just being tipped by that right flipper, but sometimes it goes all the way over to the left. I don't know if I would want to just short plunge this, but he is short plunging. Gets it up top, hits a drop, and goes out the out lane.
Unfortunate feed there.
Ball 4, he's at 24,440, so he is going to at least pick up a point this round. His next goal would be 44,000 20 points by Luis.
He only has 4 drops remaining, so even if he got all 4 of them with 5,000, that'd be 20,000 points.
Yep, that's all he needs. Or some in lanes. That right in lane is the one lit right now. Hits a drop. Goes down the left side and brings it
Beautiful.
up and hits another drop. His bottom right drop is lit for 5,000 points. Let's see where he goes from here. Does he try to post pass it? He's going to try for the alley pass and is fighting and loses it. So he's up to 30,000. Where are these bagels coming from? They're multiplying, Jermaine. I can't hear you with the headphones on.
The target bank is reset.
So,
But straight down the middle
straight
off of
down
that
the
drop
middle.
target.
Does not catch Louise. Will only pick up 1 point here. Louise is going to get 2 points. And no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's it. He came back to the machine. I'm like, wait, did I miscount? So Luis is going to end with 6 points. Derek is going to have
4 points.
4 points. I'm sorry, Derek Price is going to have 4 points. Derek Thompson will end with 2 points, and Michael Matson will have 2 points going into the final round. So we're at 6-4-2-2.
That was unfortunate for Derek Thompson there. Just as he reset the drop target bank and the scoring was going to open up again, just gets a drain straight down the middle.
And all he needed was 5,000 and a few and an in lane to catch Louise.
So we're going into the final game of the Grand Finals, Day 2 Classics tournament here at It Never Drains in Southern California at the Museum of Pinball in Banning, California.
So what do you think the chances are we go to the next 5-ball EM game?
So is it going to be bow and arrow? Or is it going to be free fall?
I feel like freeform may be more single player.
I want to believe she picked free fall the other game, though, in the semis to move on. So I don't think that's an option. That is my best guess because that was the last game in the semis and she needed it, I believe.
Kings of Steel.
Kings of Steel. Well,
Wow. Change of pace, all right?
Yeah, definitely a change of pace.
So that game is going to last as long as one player game.
Yep. So we'll actually get to see all 4 players play in one game.
So Louise is going to step up. If you can plunge and hit all of those 4 rollover buttons at the top, you get an instant special.
Wow, 6-4-2-2, so
Which is 50,000 points. She
still
unfortunately
everybody's game.
misses it. Oh,
Wow.
and that is
No.
a nasty pop
Brutal.
draining on her. 15,100 is her final score for ball 1.
It's the good thing with King of Steel. Lots of the things reset. So, you know, your bonus don't reset, but the rest of the value reset, so you don't fall too far behind.
So once again, we'll go over with the modifications for this table really quick with the Kings of Steel. Usually this shot here comes back down, but there is a gate here that will feed it into the shooter lane. The other change we have is that this gate is not actually there,
So ball
and
goes
it makes
to
it
the out
very
lane
dangerous.
pretty easily.
Yep. So the players are going to try to increase this saucer value up top by going over those rollovers.
Just
you can
like
see
that.
there's a light under it to signify he's got one set.
Beautiful
and
shot.
try to hit that right target. He did go through the right target, but missed the actual stand-up.
Whoosh!
And
Okay.
that's how
Well,
dangerous this table is with the changes. Does pick up 144,000 that ball, which is definitely nice.
beats 15, right?
Yep, beats 15. I mean,
You got a
A
few
lo-
flip.
I'd say the average game over the weekend was probably around 200,000, 250.
Average bad
there,
game.
there
or-
were a lot of, yeah. I mean, overall, like there was a few 300s and 400s for sure, and then you had a few millions. But
yeah, yeah.
like there were
Anything
a lot
below
of nasty
500.
balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything under 500 was not something you were looking for, but
Right.
there was a lot of low-scoring games on this.
Yeah, it goes quickly.
And that is the danger of the left gate being gone. Derek just goes straight out.
There you have it. We saw that a lot yesterday in the finals as well.
Yep. That it takes a lot to recorrect how you would normally play this game. You always want to try to trap up a ball quite often on a game like this, which you're shooting for a specific target. And having that gate gone really causes mental warfare, I think. You have to change your strategy inside it.
All right, survive the kick out. Nice.
Yep.
And
But
that's
it's going to
gone.
go straight down, so
Yep.
could see Luis started with 15,000, but after everyone played their ball once, she's not that far behind. And this is more of a one ball game anyways, because the saucer and the right target resets every single ball.
And you can get that saucer to 80,000. And the right target goes, I don't even know how high, but pretty high.
Yeah.
It's like 20, 40,
A lot of
60,
points.
80, 100 or something, right?
Yeah.
Just be careful with the dead bounce from right to left.
Yep. She opted not to let it go, and then does let it go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, the previous one I felt was light enough it would have actually gone over right, but she
Uh-oh.
that is
Ah,
not
it's
going to go.
Sometimes, yeah, that slingshot kicked it straight through into the outlane. But
Yeah, there was a lot of the slingshot coming down like this and then just going straight out.
And then you can't really do anything about
Not
that.
much you could do, unfortunately. Thank you. So we get the saucer. Ball 2 for Michael. He finished ball 1
nice.
in the lead, and he gets one hit on the right target. Now, with that gate, it actually is possible to double hit and
Yeah.
triple hit that
Sure.
target.
You can
It's
even
also
back in.
possible to get nothing from that shot, too. It's kind of frustrating. We saw a lot of players decide to just go up the left side and go for saucer all day long, actually.
Because the saucer, I mean, score the value and do your drop target on
Yeah.
the left to increase your bonus. So
Yeah, it will spot you a drop target. Plus, you might get it up here, which you're seeing. And if you complete those 3 targets with that tiny flipper, you will increase the bonus value.
bonus X, yeah. Whoa! Oh! The only thing about the saucer strategy is the kick out from the pops. It's so
Yeah.
deadly.
Yeah, nothing's safe. And Jermaine's apparently on a game, so good luck for him.
Player 3, Derek Price, stepping up. He's going to shake off that ball 1.
They're going to let him hold his spot, I think, so he could finish this game 3 of the finals. Classics number 2. We had one division yesterday, which was won by Bob Matthews. Well deserved. Ooh, and Derek getting a right out lane from the
Yep.
left sling.
Those slings are just nasty right now.
So Derek unfortunately finishes 2 balls with 115,000, which is greater than Louise. But we've got
Pretty
a
tight.
game going here. There's a lot of options how this could finish.
Good nudging to make sure it goes in the saucer.
Yep. Question is, does he go up to saucer? Yes, he does. Gets the rollover, so he increases his saucer value there.
Woohoo! Wow.
And he decides to flip with that right flipper. He's not taking a chance of it going down that left out lane.
Oh my
Gets
goodness.
a nice love from that little post down there.
Wow, that just jiggled its way back in.
Yep. Nudging, trying to get something going. Cradles up. He's up to 316,000. This is ball 2. He only has 2 points, but he would like to do as good as he can. Another orbit up top into the saucer. Saucer's worth quite a bit of points now. I'm.
Oh no, he has
It's
a
late.
special lead, and then
It's actually Derek Thompson playing.
it reset the saucer back down to 40.
Yep.
The special was 50k, right? 50k.
Yes.
I mean, he's catching up. 336. He needs to win if he want to contest for first place still.
Yep. Yeah, there is a potential 3-way tie for 6.
He's gonna go back up top. His bonus is building slowly.
Yep. And he is now sitting in the lead on ball 2.
This is the adjustment we saw a lot of players make, going for the left orbit instead.
Yep.
Avoiding that dangerous left flipper area.
Just yeah.
Unfortunately, does miss the sling there, and then one.
Well, he survived enough to take the lead. I mean, 463.
Yeah, got some good bonus on there.
Yeah, if Louise finished with 0, she's putting opening some opportunities windows.
Yep. Woo. Just fighting to stay alive, getting some of those points, and gets a nice.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Yep, that
No,
dead
no,
bounce
no.
on the right flipper was
Yeah,
not good.
That pinball karma.
Yep,
One too many.
146,200 is her final score for game 3.
Not quite a 0, but yeah,
It's
it's
very possible. So we have a lot of different chances for tiebreakers here.
yeah. I mean, if either Michael or Derek win, and then if Louis
Then-
do end up with a 0, then that'd be a two-way tie at 6.
Yep. Gets a nice pop into the saucer there. Ooh, that
Yeah,
feed
good
is.
save.
Okay. Whoop! No,
no.
no.
Off
yeah.
the sling into the right out lane.
Works
He's going
the
to
left
finish
orbit
his
shot.
All right. So
his dream at 367,000 points.
yeah, Michael can't quite catch first place anymore.
Yep.
So it's up to Derek. If Derek's come back for at least the second place here, you know, he gets to 6 points as well. Obviously, first place and it guarantees.
Yep.
So since your bonus does carry over in this game, he does have a little bit of bonus. Doesn't look like he has much progress down there.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yep.
Who
I'm pretty
knows?
sure it's Derek
Yeah.
Thompson, which has a decent amount banked up.
Yeah, from all the saucer, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he just had the one card. Who knows, maybe 10,000? It's hard to know exactly. All right, so 30,000 to pass Louise.
Yep. Getting a skill shot here would be nice.
And if Louise gets a point, she wins.
Yep.
Will he
He
survive?
does
Oh,
get the
40,000.
The
boom.
saucer.
That's it. The skill shot
Already up
and
to
the 40K.
200.
Ooh, that was a good idea there. You don't know if it was bouncing the out lane. So his next target is 360 to try to force a 6-point tie. Couple more saucer. Ooh, from the upper flipper. That it doesn't fall back in.
Oh no. It
Nice
goes in the in
nudge.
lane.
Boom! A little early there. With the nurse.
Just fighting it.
He's just flipping it away.
no.
That's not enough.
That drain is probably not enough. Nope.
So Derek Thompson is going to win this game of Kings of Steel.
Yep. So Derek Thompson is going to have 6 points. Luis is also going to have 6 points. So we're going to have a tiebreaker. Derek's going to finish in third with 5 points.
Yeah.
And Matson is going to be last.
Great
But
play.
still,
Great play
great playing from all our contestants.
I'm excited to
competitors.
see this tiebreaker. I wonder
Yep.
which game.
Fergers
see.
wants bow and arrow.
Mm.
It is going to be Luis's choice, but what choices does she have left? Does she defer?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Again, you're watching It Never Drains in Southern California. You're watching the grand finals of the Classics Day 2 tournament. We're about to get into the tiebreaker to determine first and second place. Very, very exciting.
Let's go, Luis. Let's go, Derek. Exactly.
We have mixed opinions in the chat.
Pick your sides. Let's go.
Anyway, make sure you tune in again tomorrow. All day we'll be streaming. We have the High Stakes Bank.
We'll start 9 a.m., I believe,
9 a.m.,
for both A and B finals. The early rounds for those. That will last till about noon, which main and B will get a lunch break. We'll then go from noon on to women's and kids, I believe. And then starting back at 3, we'll have the, I'm guessing, probably quarter or semis for A and B.
So lots of pinball action all day. Make sure you tune in.
I'm guessing semis, actually. And then after that, if that's not enough, we have high stakes.
All right, here we go.
We are going to play
Tiebreaker.
bow and arrow, which was what Fergers wanted.
So this is the tiebreaker between Louise and Derek Thompson.
Louise all the way, says Undead Unicorn.
So bow and arrow, have we seen this yet on the stream? I don't think so.
We've seen it a ton just now when you were here. We saw it at least 3, if not 4 times.
Okay.
So what they're going to want to do is hit that spinner to increase their value on that their bonus, and then start collecting it at some point on the left side. That's pretty much the game. There's a few other targets to shoot for. Louise, player 1. Nice backhand
spinner
on that spinner. Gets her bonus up to 7,000 already.
Bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow for the finals. This is for first and second.
And that bonus is maxed.
Bonus is max. Can she start collecting on it? She
There it
does.
is.
Now let's see how this feed goes. That feed went really well. Gets the spinner rip. Gets 2 of the 4 green
she's
targets
moving
for double bonus. Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was too far away from any flipper.
Good start though, 30,000.
30,000 is a good start. 32. Up comes Derek Thompson.
Wiping the game. Trusty towel.
Will we be streaming qualifying after this? That
We
is-
will. Carl is committed. Look at him. He's full of energy, ready to stay here and stream until the end.
I would be willing. I have 1 game left on a ticket, which is dead, so I'd be willing to commentate on that.
Ooh, tilt.
Derek tilts.
Wow, Derek Heavy-fisted Thompson.
3,700 points unnecessarily from what it
Yeah,
looked
the
like. It
rough-
looked like it was on the flipper. He just wanted to just smack it over to the
Sure,
right flipper
sure.
and tilts.
The rough Canadian.
You know, he's got the hockey jersey on. He thinks
Exactly.
he's going to get into a fight, and there it goes.
Hopefully he didn't tilt through, though. That would be...
Yep. Thankfully, that didn't happen, and Louise is going to be waiting for a moment.
The last game, the tiebreaker for first and second, you tilt through on your first ball, just bumping around.
We want 5 balls of this action.
So do you ever actively go for the ABCD to get the double bonus in this game? Or do you just, if you happen to have one left, hit it and ignore it otherwise?
I think if you have all one left, you'd hit it. However, I did not play this at all because it was down most of day one, and I chose not to play it because I didn't have experience in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's extra 10,000 for the shot, right?
Yep.
If you
Which
have a
is-
10,000 collect, pretty similar.
Yeah, I pretty much just keep going for the 10,000
Right.
collect, I think.
Maybe you'll get it from the slingshot or something, but
Yeah. I think I did used to go for, if I played it like once or twice, if I thought it would work on the collect, but it clearly says out-hold bonus only on the card, I believe.
all right. So she waited quite a bit to get that tilt pop settling in. I mean, she moved the games quite a bit as well, so
Yeah.
they really want to make sure they don't tilt their bonus.
Yep.
Look at that moving.
That move.
Whoops.
Ooh, but she does just drain, unfortunately.
No
And
love
no,
from the
no
sling.
bonus either.
Yeah, 40,000, 3,000.
So Derek ball 2 coming up with his rag. Gonna wipe off the machine.
You don't want to slip when you shake the machine.
Definitely.
I like wiping the
Sometimes-
glass myself as well. Sometimes, you know, it's a little dusty.
Yeah. Oh. Some people just have a nice ritual of that.
Sure, sure.
I know Adam McKinney, I think, is always doing it.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Jim has a nice ritual as well. Oh, he's not around. The back end of the spinner seems to be the preferred strategy.
Yep. Hitting that
Oops.
stand-up
Oh
is
my
not the
God.
preferred
Oh,
strategy.
goodness.
Oh, he's playing with his food there.
Yeah.
Stays alive.
Yeah. His bonus is up to 2,000. He gets
Oh.
a spinner, but it
Oh
comes
my
straight
God.
back,
That's
stopping the
that
spinner
hurts.
and draining the ball.
Yeah. That's the worst return.
Ball 3, we've got 40,000 against 11,000. Let's go.
The Canadian is shaking his head in disbelief. Luis is just waiting between balls, making sure that tilt bob is nicely settled. They bring back the tilt bob cam. See what the status of the tilt bob. Extras the machine. When was that? Is that like 3 years ago? Seems like it's been a while since we haven't seen a tilt bob cam. It's over. Carl
It's
says no
over.
more tilt bob cam. Yeah, I feel like it was more disruptive than anything because people were just turning around and checking the camera to see
Yeah,
what was
yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
All right, she's got a 5,000 skill shot. Whoops. And
Ooh,
there you
and
go.
This is one game of bow and arrow.
She went up to 50 maybe or
40 or 51, it looks like.
wow, Derek needs to put something on the table there. I mean, it could be a one-ball game once you get the,
Yeah.
you know.
But you
bonus
got to
max,
get
but
that one ball,
Yeah.
and we have not seen it yet.
Oh, he opened the gate. Whatever that does.
Opens up that right side over there, which is worth 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, I believe.
And a new plunge.
Yep.
Oh, did that
Gets
not
the
tilt?
save.
Wow. Nice slide
Gets his
there.
spinners, and he's up to 9,000 in bonus.
He's going to shast the in lane on the right side or just spin away. I don't think he's a big shasting guy, but let's see. Oh, he's
He
going
does
for it.
make the attempt.
That was way early, but boom, on the fly.
9,000 right there. Tries to fling it back up. He gets another 9,000.
Wow. Just getting the nice feeds.
One more shot for double bonus, but as we discussed, probably just want to go straight back up.
Yeah.
Another 9,000. He's past Louise with 55,000.
Ooh, max bonus. Oh, nice jiggle in.
Just a lot of spinners right now. Ooh, and backhanding that 10,000 collect. Very
On
nice.
the fly.
Just-
Ooh, Derek is showing some Canadian dominance.
He's pumped right now.
88.
That's 90.
Wow. 98. Yep. All right, don't tilt. That's another 10. A good ball.
Great ball. He's up to 108,000 points.
Putting pressure on Luis.
Ball
Who's-
4.
Who's gonna get their name on the banner for next year?
Yep. Typically takes a great ball, and we just saw a pretty good ball there.
Mhm.
Can Louise answer with her own?
Give her a chance.
Ooh,
No.
tilts. So she's going to have to do it on ball 5, and Derek is definitely going to wait.
That ball just took a nasty carom off of that post on the right side of the spinner.
Yep.
All right. Derek is not taking any chances. No rush. We're only been doing this for 5 hours.
Yep.
Another 55 minutes left for the qualifier in
Yep.
Maine.
55 minutes left remain.
Kids and women. Over 40 women again this year. Tough competition. Ooh, that looks like trouble. Yep, that did.
So now it's up to Louise. Derek with 115,000. Louise with about 53.
Wow, that's 60,000. I mean, at this stage, no pressure, right? I mean,
You're
gonna
just going to go up and
Yeah,
try
yeah.
to get your bonus up and then start collecting. Like,
I mean, you're already top 2. You already did a great job.
Yeah, you made it
You're
this
on
far.
an EM.
Yeah.
It's just another game of pinball.
Another EM ball where anything can happen. Like this. There you go.
And that unfortunately happened too many times. And Derek Thompson from Canada taking the win in Classics number 2 here at INDISC.
The hockey jersey win. Wow.
Yep.
Maybe I should start wearing hockey jersey myself.
So great job to all of our finalists. It was just some amazing play in this finals.
Yeah.
Those games of Free Fall and Blue Note.
Yeah, that's taking the win over, what did we say, 130 players today in the Classic 2? It was a pretty solid turnout. We're now winning over the likes of Keith Olwyn, Cohen Cairns, Raymond Davidsons, Kelly George.
A very strong field.
Yep.
Here are our final standings. First place is Derek Thompson. Second place is Louise Wagensoner. Third place is Derek Price, and fourth place is Michael Matson.
6-6, 5-4 finals. That
wow,
was
so tight. Yeah, nobody.